So if they make a sequel to this movie, will it be like San Andreas 2? Whose fault is it now? No? A little shaky? The movie is San Andreas. It stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as a man trying to keep his family together while the world around him is literally falling apart. Lots of earthquakes, lots of disaster. This is an old school disaster movie, and the things you love about it and the things you hate about it will probably be because of that decision. I'm going to fall more into the camp, you ready for this? Of the people that love it. I had a good time during this movie. And at times it's one of those movies where you're like, I shouldn't be having this much fun. This isn't that great a movie. But there's just something about sitting at a disaster movie and watching them cheese it up a little bit and knowing what kind of movie it is that just kind of gets to you. And so I fell for it a little bit. Here's the stuff I love. Number one, The Rock is great. And this is a role that is perfectly suited for him. He gets to act a little bit. He gets to test his acting chops. There's even a little emotion in there, and I think he does it well. But overall, he gets to play this action star that gets to deliver that kind of cheesy stuff that he's really good at, and somehow he imbues it with a little bit of reality. I thought The Rock was very charismatic, obviously, like he always is, and very, very good in this. The people around him, not so much, but they didn't do much to distract away. They weren't so bad that it was a distraction. I mean, Paul Giamatti's, he's great as well in his roles, even though they were kind of separate from The Rock. And his daughter was good. I thought she did a good job, too. So I guess there are a few other standout performances in there that you could mention. Other than that, the real star of this, of course, are the effects, which are incredible and amazing and kind of mind-blowing. Very well done. I felt like even though the situation was so unbelievable, that the effects themselves were actually believable, which is hard to pull off sometimes because that suspension of disbelief isn't easy in a lot of movies. But here I found it easy. I found it easy to suspend my disbelief and just kind of go into this world and imagine this was happening. So that's kind of the good stuff about it. The bad stuff about it, along the same lines, it's a cheesy disaster movie. There are lines, great action lines that you're going to roll your eyes at or just choose to let slide off your back, kind of depending on how you want to approach it. But they're there. There's a lot of cheese factor here, both in the lines and kind of the progression of the plot. It just feels like one of those basic, plotted, make way for the disaster moments kind of movies. So if you're going to like that, you're going to like this movie. Overall, like I said, I had a really good time with it. I wouldn't go so far as to put it in the A range, but certainly in the B range. Probably either a B or a B minus. I'm going to go with B minus just for a little bit too much cheese factor and a little bit too little story development. But, you know, that's the critic in me coming out. So somewhere around there would be fine. Thanks for checking out the review. I appreciate it. Lots of stuff going on here at the channel, including I've started periscoping right after the movies. So if you follow me on Twitter, Aaron Dicer, and then follow me on Periscope. Right after I come out of the movies, I'm just periscoping for a few minutes and taking questions on the films, that kind of stuff, from people who might be interested. So if that's something you're interested, you can check that out. As always, there's going to be stuff up in the corner. I believe it's above me this time, that you can click. Those are the little cards. You click the eye and a little thing pops out. If you click it now, it'll just like cover me up probably. Actually, I don't know how that will work. Where you can donate to the channel, you can go to the website, you can check out other reviews that have come out, and of course subscribe is down in that corner where you can click to subscribe to the channel. So all that stuff is available for you to do, and I'd appreciate it. Also, if you do donate, please put in the comments what movie you would like me to review. I will be picking one movie every month to review from those who donate to the channel. So, and by the way, thank you. It is absolutely much appreciated and keeps me being able to review movies, you know, for a job. Imagine that. Crazy stuff. So thanks for checking it out. And as always, I'll give you a few extra seconds here to click around, click the cards, click subscribe, whatever you want to do.